What up? It's a Guru Jojo. Yeah. This particular video is gonna be quick. I just really want to speak about living in the now, living in the present as it relates to decision making is no bueno. And before I get started on this video, I do want to mention, I mean no disrespect to any spiritual influencers or anything who, kind of advocated this movement, because I don't have no problems. I just want to speak my own personal perspective, okay? Because living in the now, living in the present is beneficial for the prevention of anxiety. Because when you think too much about the past, and about the possibilities, like what can happen, you can make yourself very indecisive and create anxiety, unnecessary anxiety. Now, when you don't think about these things and you just strictly live based upon the present, okay, then you prevent yourself from being indecisive, from thinking so much about the past or what can actually happen. So my point being is that it's necessary sometimes to just live in the present, but at the same time, my hair looking kind of messed up because I just freshly blow dried it. That's why it's kind of looking a little bit wild, and I got the light on. It don't matter, like it really don't look as bad as it look on the camera. I'm just putting it out there. So anyways, my point being though, really for real is that y'all gotta stop using the present, like current circumstances, to make judgments about others, because I'm starting to get sick of the improper decision making, okay? You cannot look at current circumstances to judge someone's overall character. Like, let's say that a girl and her boyfriend are at a restaurant together, and you see this guy treating this girl so well. He bought her flowers. Oh my God, like he's so sweet. He's holding her hand, and she has an attitude. Why does she have an attitude? Oh, he's such a good guy. I can't stand y'all that judge like that. You're looking at a current circumstance. You're looking at a current circumstance and judging someone's character based upon what you can see right now. Okay, meanwhile, this dude is a covert narcissist. They go home, he slapped the shit out of her. Okay, he literally mentally abuses her. He makes fun of her. And yeah, when he go out in public, his public representation got hella Neptune. Okay, what I mean by Neptune, I'm speaking on blurry 4D vibes. I'm speaking on it look very nice and it's fake and phony. Okay, don't ever trust nobody that shows that type of appearance in public, okay? They could be a good person, but they're going the extreme for a public representation. That's fishy. That's why Pisces represents the fish and is ruled by Neptune. Now, don't sit there and use what I'm saying as, oh, Guru Jojo Johanna's a Pisces. Yeah, I am a Pisces, and I'm just a Pisces alone. I don't have no, like, flipping Pisces sun conjunct Saturn or something like that. Like, I'm just a Pisces. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Now, I attract a lot of narcissists, so if I happen to like express narcissistic tendencies, it comes from these other people around me. I'm just putting it out there, because naturally I am not a narcissistic person. I care a lot for others, and I've been learning to not care lately because of just how I've been treated. But don't get things twisted. Don't ever misunderstand somebody's public representation versus their real personal representation. Okay? My public representation, for example, is supposed to be a little bit more narcissistic. I have the moon in the 10th house. That's Saturn energy in the 10th house. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is the reason why I express it in the right areas. Music. People love narcissistic music. It makes sense. But you shouldn't, but on a personal level, I am not like that at all. I'm a very kind person. Okay, so don't get shit twisted. Now, there's people who behind the scenes personal relationships are very narcissistic, but then they portray a completely different public representation. Try to act like they're sweet. Try to act like they're nice. That's Neptune vibes all over their flipping public representation, meaning that they have a phony public rep, okay? And in real life, when they're interacting with friends, family, if they were to have a significant other, they are not good people. This is not a good time to use the present circumstance to judge people's character. We're in Aquarius season, things are ironic. Aquarius is the vibration of irony, okay? Things go in the other direction. Oh shoot, I thought things were like this and it's the other way around. That's Aquarius. A lot of planets are going to be going into Aquarius. Jupiter is in Aquarius right now in tropical astrology. Okay, I think Saturn's in Aquarius now. The Sun just entered Aquarius. Pluto, I think, is still in Capricorn. But when Pluto goes into y'all don't know. Listen, I have Mars and Venus. I understand Aquarius energy. Y'all better stop. Y'all are being pranked. Y'all are being pranked. I'm telling you, wake up. Aquarius is not about that superficial shit. If you keep looking at things and thinking things are like this because of your superficial judgments that worked when you were 5 years old, this guy looks like trash, or this person looks real well put together, let's go that direction. If you use that little superficial judgment for the current circumstances today, you are going to be very disappointed. That now stuff is not going to work. You cannot look at things. Okay. Ironic again. You cannot look at things now and judge it and expect it to be correct. You cannot look at things only from the past and then use the past to currently judge a circumstance. Everything is about balance. So you got to use past judgments for discernment. For example, what I mean by this is if you're walking in a neighborhood that is not good, okay? You should have the common sense to know if it's not good. Do some research, okay, before you go in some neighborhood that you don't know anything about. You look up the neighborhood and you find out this is not a good area, okay? And you're walking down this neighborhood, you decide to like carry a flipping mace spray or something, I don't know. And you're like, I'm gonna go in the environment, if I see something funny, I'll just take out my mace and spray them. And let's say that it's dark out now and you deciding, should I go out there? It's dark out, okay? Now you're walking down this valley and you see somebody start running. See, now this is proper discernment. You see someone start running in a neighborhood that you're not familiar with, in which you looked up this neighborhood and it's not a good neighborhood, right? You see someone running. Now, in the past, when people run, you've learned based upon experience that this is a caution sign. This is called discernment. You are able to have discrimination, like to see that this is not a good time for you to walk in this environment because you saw the signs. That's discernment. That's right. But you should never like use a past experience like based upon someone's like character, or like somebody, let's say someone with black hair and blue eyes, some girl did you dirty in high school, and now you're working with a girl with black hair and blue eyes, and you keep thinking that this girl's gonna do you dirty, and everything she's doing, you're assuming in your head that it's her making fun of you or her trying to set you up, when it's not happening at all. This is you now judging things based too much on your past to the point you don't even really see what's going on now. You see, so it's all about balance. You can use the now to properly judge things, but you should not completely assume what you see now as a way to judge any given circumstance, because there's more than now. At the end of the day, now is just what you see now. There's more than now. There's the past and there's the possibilities. So I'm just saying, wake up, y'all. Like, stop judging things based upon what you can see in social media, especially. So that restaurant example that I gave just like a few minutes ago, okay, with the guy and the girls at a restaurant, you see the guy being real nice, but really behind the scenes he's an asshole, okay? Apply that to social media as well, okay? People talk outside of social media. Just because you see a conversation via social media, that don't represent the conversation via text, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Stop judging someone's character based upon their public appearance. It's not the best way to judge somebody's character.